Hi everyone, this is Ron Couming, and today I want to talk to you about retargeting ads and how using retargeted ads can 5 or 10 times your marketing and advertising returns. First, I want to talk to you about what is retargeting. Retargeting is a form of online advertising becoming more and more popular with business owners because the average website right now converts roughly 2% of all its traffic, meaning if you have 1,000 people hit your website, maybe 2% are going to actually convert into customers or sign up for whatever your offering is. So with retargeting ads, and I'm going to get into how it works in a bit, but with the retargeting ads, have you ever noticed if you're shopping for a hotel, say you're going to go on a trip and you're looking for a hotel, or you're looking for shoes or something, and then later that day, the next day you get back on the internet, you're on a totally different site. That's because when you visited that website, pixels fired, a form of code, a little bit of code fired off, and now they're following you around because that initial visit caused a pixel to fire, like I just said, and then it follows you. Sometimes these go for 30 or 60 days. There are other like session cookies. I remember one time I did a search with somebody, and it was, I don't want to say it was a bank, I don't want to give its name, but it might be the name of the country, so to speak, and it was like a 30-year cookie, meaning it will follow you for 30 years unless you clean your cookies. A lot of websites now come, especially if you're using Apple, they're already set to not accept third-party cookies. So with retargeting ads, you're going to have different levels of success, but remember, when you visit a site and the next day or two, you see another ad similar to what you were searching for, it's because a pixel was on that first site and now it's following you. So why would you use retargeting? Because the numbers don't lie. Please listen to these numbers. I actually took some notes here. Website visitors who are retargeted with display ads are 70% more likely to convert on your website. The average click-through rate for display ads is 0.07%, while the average click-through rate for retargeting ads is 0.7. That's 10 times higher. 46% of search engine marketers believe retargeting is the most underused online marketing strategy. So think about it for a second. And is it going to be easier to sell to somebody, or to at least start the relationship building, nurturing process if somebody's already familiar with you? So now they land on your site. They got there more than likely because they were searching for a product or a service that you offer. Maybe they weren't convinced to buy, maybe they want to shop around, but they're at least familiar with you. The next day, the following day, if it's a 30 or a 60-second or a 60-day cookie, it could be a month from now. But they start to see you. The average person needs to see something 7 to 10 times when they actually make a purchase. And if they already have an existing relationship with a particular vendor, it might even be longer than that, because now it's not just what you provide, it's also, is what you provide better than or provides more value than whoever they currently had a relationship with. So there's many different ways to start a campaign with retargeted ads, but I strongly suggest if you're going to try to do it on Facebook, because it's simpler and it's easier. Now there's a couple of places you can go to if you want to start a retargeting ad, both Perfect Audience and Ad Roll. These are places you can Google. Perfect Audience and Ad Roll are great places for beginners. They offer tons of videos and resources to guide you through the process of launching your own campaign. But my personal recommendation, as I said, is to start with a Facebook retargeted campaign. And I say this for a couple of reasons. Click-through rates are 21 times higher with Facebook news feeds retargeted than standard retargeting. 21 times higher. Cost per click is 79% lower with Facebook retargeting than with standard retargeting. And cost per acquisition is 63% lower with Facebook retargeting than with standard retargeting. Now, we're all in marketing in one form or another. if you're in business, you understand that marketing is the key to your success. You can have the best product in the world, but if people don't know that you exist, or they don't know the benefits and value of your products and service, how are you going to do business with them, right? So if you're going to start spending dollars and the time and effort to do your marketing, you want to do it as effectively as possible. So retargeting ads is the best way to go for sure. And I'm in marketing, been there for many years. Now, the problem is most people who are in business, they have a different genius zone. If you're a plumber, your genius zone is being a plumber. If you're an accountant, there is your genius zone. You're not a marketer. You're not somebody who should be spending 20 or 30 hours a week doing your ads. So what I tell my clients is no MWAs, no minimum wage activities. Anything that is not in your genius zone and you can delegate, you really need to delegate. Focus on what is in your genius zone. Delegate the rest. 10, 15, even 20 bucks an hour. You've got to delegate it, because even if you do it yourself, one, whatever you produce is going to be inferior than somebody who is an expert or at least well versed in that genre. And then the second thing is, while you're doing that, you're not doing what is your most productive money-producing activities. So find what you want to do for in terms of your marketing. Find somebody who you trust to take care of it for you. At RCS Technology Solutions, we have been doing retargeting ads long before they became popular. We've been putting, now they're pixels and stuff, but before it used to be like JavaScript and some other things. So please keep us in mind. We can certainly help you with your retargeted ads. Even if we don't do the retargeted ads for you, we can come up with a whole plan for you that you can then implement or use somebody else's services. My name is Ron Couming from RCS Technology Solutions. You can contact me at Ron, R-O-N, at rcstechnologysolutions.com or 978-606-5432. Happy marketing, people.